Hey, what we're gonna be doing today? Welcome back to Pickles Barbecue, by the way, is a different thing. So we're gonna do a stuffed challenge, and that came to me from Cookin With James. I'll leave his link down in the description box below. And I do want to challenge a couple of other channels. So there's Cle Random, and that's Mike at Cle Random. I'll leave his link down below. Fantastic production value, and he puts out some amazing dishes. The other one I want to challenge is 1984 Barbecue, and that's John over at 1984. Also fantastic. He does some amazing stuff with seafood. Anyhow, stay tuned, and we'll be right with you. My people. So what we're going to do here is we're going to fire up the coals first. Because what we're going to do is actually, and these are old coals from a previous cook, we're going to smoke the jalapenos first before we stick them in the stuffed pork tenderloin. And there they are. They're looking smoky good. So I'm using a couple of pieces of hickory wood. Got our grill set up. And I'm not using water at this point. I will later though. Here's the part where the thermometer was actually working. So the remote was working at this point. We hit about 300. Hey, yo. So I yelled at my thermometer for a little while. Now it says LLL, which I'm assuming means love, love, love. Maybe we're wrong on that part. I think we're about ready to get started. And we got a pork tenderloin here that I'm going to stuff. See how it's labeled? Hopefully y'all can see that. Pork shoulder whole bone in. There's a bone in there. It's the softest bone ever. It's a pork shoulder. Anyhow, let's get it running. You had one job to do, Jeff. Label it right, dude. We're gonna go ahead and trim up some of this fat right here, so some of this won't render out. There's also a silver skin behind, so I'm gonna trim it up a little bit. Hey, yeah. So we washed up, cleaned up. Now what we're gonna do, we trim this meat. So what we're gonna do is kind of find the middle of the meat. We're gonna go straight down with a sharp knife. I'm gonna kind of like gently cut first. So I just do a quick gentle cut down the center and keep going through that. And keep going through that for a little bit. You don't want to go all the way to that. So you want to roll this out flat. What we're looking for is kind of a flat surface to dig. I'm going to gently peel back. You can see we're not straight on through, but we're getting pretty close at this point. Now what we want to do is do the same thing to the sides. So you hold your knife parallel to the board. And do the same thing on the sides, just kind of slice right in the middle, just so it kind of opens up. We went ahead and did the same thing on the other side. All we're trying to get is flat enough. So I did take a piece of saran wrap, put that over top, and kind of rolled it thin enough so we could actually stuff our meat. Hey y'all. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna pre-fry our pork chorizo. This is the brand I buy, and it's found in like local grocery stores. All we're gonna do is stick it in a skillet, fry it up a little bit. Only reason I want to fry it up a little bit is because the temperature of this can be a lot higher than the temperature of the pork loin itself. So we want to fry this up a little bit first before we stick it in the pork loin. Hey y'all. So what we got here is we got our jalapeno chopped up. So that's our smoked jalapeno. We have one of the chipotle peppers and adobo sauce out. Slice that up. chorizos in the background. There's our spices we're gonna use. And here's our pork. So it's flat as can be. You can stuff this. I'm also gonna use a can of green chilies. So this is just an 8-ounce can of diced green chilies. These are mild. They give it like a nice flavor. And then we'll add some cheese after we put all this in too. Back in a second. And we'll
Hey y'all, we're back.
So what we're gonna do here, we've got our pork. I'm gonna go ahead and season it up a little bit. This is just some salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and season it up on both sides. And for this one, what we want to do too is add some cumin and a little bit of chili powder. So I think that'll make it taste fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead and add some cumin. Not much, a little goes a long way. Believe you me. So I add a tiny bit of cumin on here. Just gonna shake that on a little bit, just like that. We're gonna add chili powder as well. The chili powder give it a little bit of a kick too. Kind of gives a different flavor. We don't want to add too much of that either. I'm gonna try something strange on the other side. So I'm actually gonna try one of these sazon Goya packages. Back over, and we're gonna start stuffing this guy. So first off, we want to take our chorizo and we want to put that in. So I'm going to go ahead and take a big old spoonful of chorizo. So we got our pork tenderloin seasoned up. Only thing I'm going to do now is pack it full of flavor. So we're adding our chorizo, and that's all cooked up. Next thing I'm going to add, we took the jalapenos, stuck them in a plastic bag just so you can remove the skin. Peeled the top off, peeled the skin off, and de-seeded them. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this now. I know you can't see, give them my big old shoulder, but I cut those up into strips, and I'm putting them on the pork tenderloin. Next thing we add is green chilies. A little bit of a tip here, in case you're not good like I'm not at trussing things up. What you want to do is set up your strings first, move it over, and then we can truss it up afterwards. So all we want to do is tie this thing down. And next step is to add our cheese. So what we're going to add here is a queso fresco. And that's a real nice crumbly cheese that goes in real well. That's a Mexican cheese that's not fully aged. And then I got a Mexican style blend from the store too, because I love cheese. So we're gonna add a whole bunch of cheese. I wish I'd have added more in there too. Now we're gonna truss it up. And all you wanna do here, we got our strings already set down. So all you wanna do is get the ends tied. That's the hardest part. After that, it's all good. Hey y'all, it's finally on to grilling time. So we're back outside. What it says right now, outside one doesn't say love, love, love. It says 333. So we're on about 330. So we're doing pretty good. But I'm gonna go ahead and, if you can see this, I did add some water in the water pan too, because it was heating up a little bit more than I wanted. So I wrapped this up. I went ahead and trussed it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer this onto there. On about 3:30. I'm figuring it's probably gonna take us about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Only thing I don't want is the pork to dry out. So we'll meet you back in a little bit. We'll see you inside too. Cheers, y'all. Awesome. This looks really, really good. It's got like a kind of nice orange color to it. Hey y'all, back inside. So what we're gonna do here is make a little bit of Mexican rice. So as you can see here, we got some rice. We're gonna toast it up. I've cut up another chipotle pepper. We have some onion powder, some garlic powder, some ground cumin. We've got some chicken seasoning. We've also got diced tomatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and add our rice in. Brown that up with a little bit of vegetable oil.
So you want to get the rice nice and toasty, so it has a brown color to it. And then as far as the rest of the ingredients, I don't know what to tell you as far as measurements go. But I did add that 14-ounce can of tomatoes, and then part of that chipotle pepper. I added the whole chipotle pepper, a little bit of cumin, also to taste, and then accidentally dumped in a whole bunch of the chicken seasoning. And you can salt and pepper it up, and the rice should go about 2 cups of rice to 3 cups of liquid. Bring it to a boil, let it sit for about 25 minutes in like low simmer. Don't touch the pot. Just let it simmer. Let it do its thing, and you're good to go.
Well, we're eating about 154 internal, y'all. This is looking pretty good. Alright, y'all. We're running about 160 internal, 159 on that part, 367 still in the pit. Yeah, that's looking real good. It's about time to break her out and pull her off. Let's do that. Alright, y'all, so there it is. There's our final product. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it into a second or two. In the meantime, what I did, I've got some salsa verde I'm gonna put on top. And I took a liberty of cutting up some green onions and some cilantro. So let's go ahead and cut into this in just a second. Alright, y'all, I'm looking forward to this. So I might cut mid half. Well, let me cut one of the ends off a little bit. It's done perfectly. So we got straight through there. So the pork after resting came up to about 165. So we go for a slice here. That's nice. There's our cheese melt. There's our jalapeno. That looks real good. Get you in for a close up. So here's what we got going on. It's our cheese melting. There's our chorizo inside. Hey y'all. So what we're gonna do here is take a taster bite. If you look there, there's our rice. There's our plate. We're gonna take a quick taste of this. So I added some more cheese on top. Some more of that cotija. It's really good crumbly cheese. So we're gonna take a taste of this. See what we're looking at. Oh man, it's fantastic. That really is good. It's hot, but it really is good. Those jalapenos I told you, straight from the market, were hot. And that chorizo is pretty hot too. So you can actually use, one of the things you can use, aside from
cheese is this guy right here. So this is a Mexican sour cream. So Mexicana crema. Or you can just use sour cream on top too. But boy, it's good. I highly recommend you try this recipe. It is fantastic. Signing off, those pickles. Bye, y'all. Alright, second taste test. This is really good. Like, no joke, this is really good. And the cheese does help cool it down a little bit. You taste the cheese inside. I should have added more. I'll add more next time. Golly, that's fantastically good. That pork loin is tender as anything, and it is good. Alright, anyhow, try it, y'all. That's it for the taste test. Sorta. See y'all later. Alright, seriously, last taste test. It's so good. It really is all that good. Alright, man. Give me 5. Alright, y'all want to taste that too? Here, try it out. That's it. Oh, girl. Hannah agrees. Frank, what do you think? Drink the tank. Sit, bub. Man, Frank likes it too. I think we're all in agreement. This is amazing. Yeah, no, that's all you get. Yeah, let's just start pulling a sled or something. Alright, bye y'all. Hey y'all, back again. So hopefully you like that dish. And so here we are. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, the comment button. Hit every single button on your screen and see what happens. And if your computer or browser doesn't crash, go ahead and leave me a comment. I do love comments, so go ahead and leave me a comment. Cheers, y'all. If I can do it, you can too.